Yeah. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, a warm welcome to you. Okay, so yes, I'm still wearing the exact same thing. Yes, it's still the exact same background because I am still filming on Sunday. I just said it. Anyway, so welcome to part 2 of knowing about my business. Okay, I will now show you guys like different items I have made over the years. Okay, we're going to start with this one, okay? And this is a black bralette and shorts, one of the very first largest items I have made, and my very first attempt at shorts. Yeah, I think one thigh is like backwards because I was still figuring that out. Okay, so anyway. Yeah, there's that. Next we have oh, and by the way, that black set was taken on the 24th of September in 2021. Okay, the photo was documented at that time. Then we have what the photo was taken on the 16th of October 2021 for the idea of a website. So I wanted to start my website, so I was trying to take professional photos. So yeah, the following was the idea. I got my students, my model students, to take these pictures to wear my items so I can take these pictures. Okay, first is the halter neck, shell skirt, trim shorts, like short shorts, like booty shorts, but it looks like normal shorts on her because he's a kid. Okay, and then those were taken in 2021, then starts, well, documented in 2021. However, all of these were done in 2021 as following. Okay, but the following were documented in 2022, even though I'm pretty sure I took them the same day. Anyway, off shoulder, so like off the shoulder. Okay, men's sleeves vests, the very first men's item I made ever. Bralette, sweetheart top. This was people liked it but wouldn't wear it. So I didn't get orders for it. Black off shoulder, you know, the black top. Yeah, okay, sorry. This is, okay, black off shoulder, then the black shorts. This is the same shorts that was made previously, okay? And then a black beach wear top. That was a very nice top. And the model did a beautiful job at posing for this, by the way. Anyway, yeah, so all of those were made in 2021. Then comes 2022. Halter neck rainbow. This was actually one of my very first commissions that year from a classmate. Yeah, a college mate. Sorry, English. I got a bunch of headbands, trying different yarn types. You can see it's glittering a little bit with like gold plastic yarn. That didn't work out very well, no. Okay, then we got a bookmarker. Once again, still trying out the yarn and trying to see if bookmarkers will work because they're hella flimsy, and I thought the plastic gold thing would make it stand a little bit. It did not. So that was a fail too. Gryffindor sets. Okay, these Gryffindor sets. That Gryffindor set was for my friend, who is also one of the first clients I had, Dylan. Okay, he's my best friend. And I made this for his birthday present. So it was a set of scarves, a beanie, a scarf, a beanie, fingerless gloves, a cup cozy, and a face mask because it was COVID. And I wanted to see if I could make face masks. It failed, so I did not make face masks. No. Okay, so yeah, that's that. I'm sorry, I had to write it down and I'm reading from my book. This is my crochet book, by the way. Then this is me trying my hands on baby clothes with this beautiful dress. It's a shell stitch dress. I found out I do not like shell stitches because of this dress. I had to do it forever. I've ever made 2 items with the shell stitch, and I had to use it repetitively. I do not like using the shell stitch repetitively with the skirt I showed you previously, and now with this dress. Since then I have never made a shell stitch item, just pure shell stitch. Okay, anyway, moving on. Okay, when I made that dress, by the way, I also tried my hands on a baby headband. It had like a flower on it. It was pink or yellow, pink and yellow, I don't remember. Anyway, I don't have those anymore because I'm pretty sure I could like toss them out at some point. Anyway, I made a baby headband, a baby hat with, that one was yellow, it looked like a little teddy bear with the ears. It was adorable. And then I made baby booties as well. Maybe it was the yarn. I haven't tried baby clothing since, because I don't know, I don't feel it. But if it's going to help my business, then I'm willing to try it again. Okay, I hear there's a niche for that. Then these is headbands in different styles. Those failed, by the way. I only make one type now, and that's the twist headband, and I do not make them multiple color. I make them one color. Okay, that's what I make currently, by the way. I found a pattern for this beanie, and it worked out beautifully. It's a white, like a white creamy color, and I gave it to another friend for her birthday. Okay. Then we have this 2-tone set beanie and fingerless gloves. This was a commission. At this point I didn't know how to make a 2-tone anything. Okay, so that's my first time ever doing a 2-toned anything. It was a pink and lavender, so like a pinky purple kind of situation, and she actually loved it. It was a commission from a friend who talked to a colleague at his work, and she heard about me anyway and wanted to order something. Cool. Anyway, yeah, Naruto headband commissioned by the same person who brought the customer to me. Okay, and well, technically no, it was for him but not ordered by him. It was ordered by his girlfriend. Anyway, then here comes the Harry Potter symbol coaster. At this point I made that coaster to see if I could still make something cheaper, but then like for craft sing stuff, and it didn't work out. So I'm just like, we just gave up after that. Because there isn't much you can do with crochet besides making origurumis, yumis, anyway, those things. So yeah, I wasn't gonna make those, so we're gonna make them toys now. So after that we just gave up on trying to put cheaper things in the boxes. Next is me trying my hands on bath sets. Okay, so I made this beautiful set of a scrubby face, like pads, like those circle things you can just use to scrub your face up. And okay, so it's a scrubby face thingy, soap pouch, and a face cloth, and a bath salt set. You know, like you would put in those little baskets for like Christmas giveaways and all those things. So that was the idea, because Christmas was coming. So I thought I could make those for like Christmas gifts. That failed, by the way. However, I will still bring it back if I can think about it a lot more, and obviously not in this country because people don't use such things here, by the way. So yeah, that set was made with 100% natural cotton, okay, like wool cotton. So I still had like the wood chips inside, which made it like roughy in feel, but once it touched water it got so soft, so it didn't work out very well. So I'm actually happy that no one really bought it. So I kind of gave it away to a beautician. Okay, my boss lady at the modeling agency, she has a daughter who's a beautician, so I just gave the set to her instead. Okay, next we have a Ravenclaw beanie. This was just basically one item from the class craft sing box collaboration thing. So yeah, it's just an image I found randomly. Sorry. Anyway, I will actually show you the full thing of how they looked. Okay, I believe I can find that image somewhere. Okay, so yeah, I will show that now. Next we have the Heartstopper leaves. Okay, and by the way, this leaves and high text bubbles from Heartstopper is still one of my most viewed videos till date. At this point, it's my viral video. Because a new season of Heartstopper came out recently, and every time that happens, my video gains momentum. So yay for me. Okay, I'm trying to find a video that's gonna do that again. I apparently can't do that. So it's what's giving me most of my views, so that's great. Okay, so yeah, next is the first set I ever got commissioned. I don't know what I wrote here, guys. Look at this. Look at my handwriting, by the way. Look, I can't even see what I wrote. Oh, okay. First set I ever got commissioned, though it got documented in 22, it was actually made in 2021 or 2020. So it was 2020, 2021. Okay, next is my granny square top and pants. Okay. This granny square, actually, let's do a little bit of a rewind here. For one of my shows at Figures Models, I decided to make the theme squares, so granny squares. I actually ended up making, I'm pretty sure, about 500 to 600 squares. 400, 500, 600 squares actually for the whole line, if I can call it that. Okay, so I made tops, I made shorts, I made skirts, I made a pant, and that pant I'm pretty sure it took up to 90 something squares. So yeah, it's the pants you're looking at right now. Okay, and yeah, also one of my most viewed because I put it up early enough because before the trends of baggy granny square pants came out. So it was one of the viewed items, I believe. So yeah, luckily that was the very first thing I jumped on before the trend took off too far. Yay for me! Okay, anyway, yeah, granny square pants and top. Me and my fingerless glove stage with this orange one. Okay, I call it Phoenix Orange. GS skirts, GS meaning granny square, GT meaning granny triangle. You get the point. Okay, and then shorts, candy halter neck set. Okay, this set, by the way, was my most consuming time for this set because I think I used 3 yarns in there. I already have problems double stranding. Now you want me to triple strand? And it was actually quite a heavy set. I didn't notice it was going to be that heavy, but it came out so beautifully. Look how the freaking colors mix, guys. I mean, it's gorgeous. Anyway, it didn't get bored. I just gave it away when I was coming here, so that's fun. Moving on. Bralettes. When I was doing the wrong type of cups, by the way. Yeah. I was doing cups wrong, and I posted a video for doing cups and the cups were wrong. I'm sorry guys, I will do a proper one. I think I have done a proper one. Oh look. Anyway, okay, so this photo is a take on a hexagon halter neck. This failed, by the way, as you can see. It looks ugly, very ugly. Yeah, it's just ugly. I don't like it. Never liked it when I made it. Anyway, next up is the Heartstopper leaves on a bi flag beanie. Okay, once again, commissioned by a friend. okay? GS bralettes made with my first. Was that from my house? I thought my parents took their phones. Sorry. GS bralettes made with my very first ever expensive yarn. This yarn, guys, was a dream. A dream to work with. It felt so good going through my fingers. And I thought really hard on what to use this yarn for. Because previously I had used it to make a bag. I will show you that bag later, okay, on this video. And I didn't have enough of it, so as you could see I couldn't even finish the bralettes, but then it was still a bralette, so you can wear it to the beach for a small size. Anyway, it was gorgeous to work with, and oh, I don't know, guys. Anyway, it came out very beautifully. I loved it. I think it was an Elise brand. Can't remember. It's just that brand though, and I can't remember what it was made of. I can't remember the actual. It definitely wasn't acrylic. It wasn't cotton. It wasn't one of those. I've never used a brand like that before. A different kind of yarn like that before, and still till date still haven't. I don't buy expensive yarn. I'm sorry, guys. Only if you want me to do a custom order and you specify a type of yarn, then I would do it. Just ready to pay for it. Okay, then yeah. Next is an actual clip of the one and only video I have from one of my fashion shows. Anyway, so yeah, enjoy.
All the clients at Burr are absolutely timeless.
Okay, welcome back. Yeah, that was the clip. It's very short and it didn't portray all my items, but I was hella proud of it. By the way, I couldn't take videos of my own shows because I was always working backstage. So I was basically an assistant to the boss lady. So I always helped organize and make sure things were going smoothly backstage, because backstage work is a lot, guys, for a fashion, for a modeling agency. Yeah, it's a lot of work. I always got tired, but I would always do it again and again because I just loved working backstage for fashion shows. Okay, anyway, so yeah, those are the items I could find on a whim. I will put some more video pictures up. I'll probably put it as a slideshow and tell you what they are. Okay, and yeah, I've already told you the items that I currently make. I make scrunchies, I make bucket hats, I make ruffle hats, and I also make bags now, by the way. So I'm still trying to integrate other items. I want to start making baby items. I also want to start making granny square based items in general. So I will put up things for made to order and custom orders as well. So I'm going to put up a list of things I can make for custom orders because I don't make everything. So I need to keep people updated and for them to know what I do make. Okay, so yeah, enjoy the slideshow. Okay, I will play it once I am done with this. Okay, yeah, enjoy the slideshow. welcome back. And with that, I would like to actually end this video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the different items I have made over the years, since 2018 basically. That's when I started crocheting properly again. Yeah, it's been a journey, definitely. And do I love it? Yeah, absolutely I do. I've loved my journey I have had so far. Do I wish it was better? Yes, business-wise. But I think personally, as a crocheter, I have grown. And I have actually started teaching people, and they're actually learning something, you know, via my videos here or in person. And by the way, I would like to actually start teaching on WhatsApp, like on a WhatsApp group. I'm trying to figure that out now, actually, for people who want to learn personally from me as well, just digitally. Okay, you have more access to me instead of waiting for a video to come out in like 3 days. You would get the video next day, and you can always contact me anyway. So I would like to start a beginner class. I'm still trying to hash out the information, but if you are interested, leave a comment down below. It's a beginner class for beginners in crochet. I teach you the different materials needed. I teach you how to start crocheting, so a slip knot, chains, the basic stitches, how to read basic patterns and all that. So it's definitely fun. Yeah, so I plan to make those classes start in, I was thinking April, May, but I haven't had time to actually hash out all my lesson plans yet. I do have my startup, so if I need to, I could. However, I want to make sure everything works out very well, so I'm going to do May, June. Okay, also April's Easter and everyone's trying to go on holiday and have fun. So yeah, I'm gonna do May, June. So if you're interested, classes start in May, June. I'm just telling you guys. Okay, so if you're in Nigeria, it doesn't actually, that's the fun part, because it doesn't have to be only in Nigeria. So it can be anywhere around the world, as long as you don't even have to be available in my time, because I will post at a general time. I think the largest time frame I've ever seen is from here to America, and that's like 6, 7 hours, 6, 7, 8 hours. Okay, so I will make sure I post at a time that is generally anyone can see. Okay, because I'm not going to be teaching physical like face-to-face classes. Okay, so you can always get your information, or you can always call me. Okay, I'll put my times that I'm available, and you can always check it as your time. Okay, you can always call me or video chat me. Okay, if you have any problems. So it's just one of the basic things, of course, with rules. Okay, I have base rules that we have to follow. Okay, but yeah, so yeah, that's a base of, I can give you more information if you want, if you're interested. However, you can comment down below and I will, or better yet, please send me a message on Instagram so I can actually add you to the group, or give you more information. Once you do, you do need to pay first, so you can join the group. So yeah, with that, thank you for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. If you haven't liked, please do give it a thumbs up. If you like this content, if you haven't subscribed, please do as well. And hit that notification bell to be notified for my next video on Sunday. So yeah, thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay well.